Malapiran people, let's keep the select clean. Let's stop train just in the street.
Good morning and welcome to another edition of the program PCC Today on Truth FM 96.1 with me, Jeremiah Potter Digent. And I'm on this edition, and I'll be joined today for the very first time by my co-host. He will properly introduce himself to you later on the program. PCC Today, as you know, in 45 minutes, we'll bring you everything PCC. We will do our usual housekeeping. Later on, we will speak with the Director of Sanitation, Pcc City Corporation, Mr. Arthur Campbell. Later on, we'll also speak with the GIS technician at the Pcc City Corporation, Mr. John Pangbe, and also speak about the activities of the youthful community within the city of Painesville. So we'll take a break to bring you this commercial. Later on, we'll come back, we'll do our housekeeping, and we dive into the serious issue at the Pcc City Corporation. So let's take this commercial break.
Of Johnsonville to clean the entire Johnsonville township.
Where the Pcc City Corporation signed a memorandum of understanding with the township of Johnsonville. In that memorandum of understanding, PCC will work along with the township to improve the workings of the both institutions. So for the past 2 days, a team from the Communications and Media Department, working in collaboration with the team from Johnsonville, started creating the awareness, specifically peer system awareness in various communities, the densely populated areas in the township of Johnsonville, to provide information about the MOU signed between PCC and that of the TOJ, which is the township of Johnsonville. Like I said, for the very first time, I have with me, he will be my co-host on this program, time in, time out. There will be time where I won't be around and he will continue on the broadcast. So let me bring him in. He will better introduce himself to you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. The ever-potent Director of Communication and Media, Jeremiah Potter Digent.
Okay. So here's better introduce yourself to the people. lot of people have complained about that your last name, so you need to take your time. Maybe you can put it in syllable for us and pronounce it so that we all can know how to pronounce the last name. So, what is your name?
Well, well, my name is Destiny and Apenahe.
Eh,
Yeah,
pronounce it again. The last name. We talking about the first name, the last name.
yeah, Apenahe,
Apenaye.
Apenahe. Yeah,
So the name is Destiny in Apenaye. That's the name. He time in time I will be on this show, and subsequently he will sometimes produce a show by himself when I'm not around. So I'd like to say welcome to the show, and
yeah. Thank
how
you.
was the week?
Well, the week was so great,
Yeah.
and as you already stated, the latest development concerning the MOU between PCC, the Prince City Corporation, and that of the township of Johnsonville.
Okay.
So my weekend was great.
All right. So it's very versatile. Most of the promos you see that we do at the PCC, especially the communication and media team, it is done by him. And also, we have a lot of talented people at the Pinzo City Corporation. I also produce the PCC Song along with Eric Johnson. Eric Johnson has a version of it too. So but we'll continue on. I'll come back to you. So let me do the housekeeping. As you are aware, like we said, the publicity will continue today about the MOU that PCC and that of the TOJ signed. So there are a lot of activities during the weekend. Several activities during the weekend. As usual, our mayor been having series of meetings, consultations, engagement with stakeholders, all about the betterment of the city of Painesville. And so last week we informed you that the Painesville City Corporation, through the office of the mayor, uh, there was a scheduled meeting with the Painesville Football Club. So before that, today is the birthday of the chief of staff in the office of the mayor, Mr. T. Emmanuel Kemon II, celebrates his birthday today. Happy birthday to you, sir. You have it from the entire management team at the Pinzo City Corporation, especially the mayor of our city, Mayor Raul Bestman, and all of the team. You can take a mighty big one from the Department of Communications and Media, Chief of Staff T. Emmanuel Kemon. You know, there's a joking name we have for him at the Prince City Corporation. We can say no money, that's his name. So happy birthday to you. Hope you're
And then,
celebrating
and
great
then,
start today, Mr. Kemon. And I know you want to do the birthday on low key, but this birthday will celebrate his birthday. So happy birthday. So like I said, we want to say congratulations to Pinsville FC. I was just trying to give a background of the endorsement done by the city government of Painesville. Mayor Ralph Bestman has said that all the institutions operating within the city of Painesville that are bearing the name of the city will partner and work with them for the betterment of the city of Painesville. As you know, without any support from the city government of Painesville, Painesville LC has been bearing the name and shining light on our city. They even represented in the CAF Confederation Cup qualifiers. As a matter of fact, I'm told when they went to Bamako, Mali, uh, the media guys there, because usually they scream the game, and they took our logo, the logo of the city of Painesville, and the logo was used to identify Painesville FC. So apparently they had a thought that Painesville FC is owned by the city of Painesville. So what we do when people, an institution is flagging the name of our city, so we have to work with them. So this gone Thursday was the very first time the entire team attended, the senior management team and all employees at the Prince City Corporation. We attended the march between Painesville FC and Invincible 11, and the game ended in favor of Painesville FC 2-0. That followed. That was before the game. The memorandum of endorsement was not the endorsement was done by the mayor office. So we have endorsed the Painesville FC. We'll be working collaboratively with Painesville FC to ensure that they get sponsorship, they work with businesses. We are encouraging residents of Painesville to take Painesville FC as their team. We will subsequently have an official program in which we will showcase the team and present the team to the residents of the city of Painesville. So I want to say congratulations to Painesville FC, and we currently have 6 points from 3 games. So congratulations to Painesville FC. So that is that. And we will talk to 3 of our directors before I'll get to destinate, and later on we'll activate the phone lines for you to be able to participate on the program and tell us what is happening in your community, so that we can, like we always say, all of our people are currently in tune. The entire senior management team, the mayor is also in tune to this program. So let me get this person through. He will tell us exactly what they were doing. I think it was on yesterday, but citation and were safe out. So let me see from this side. We trying to get to. Okay, we have also Mr. John Pangwe. Mr. Pangwe, welcome to the show. Would like to say good morning to you. Tell us, we understand there was an exercise yesterday. Just bring you up to speed. What was it about?
Thank you. I'm grateful to be on the show again this morning. Well, the exercise yesterday was about demolishing homes that are built along the routes, the main road between the ELW Johnson, the way further down to ELW Hospital. The people that were cited initially, and they were being pre-warned to leave that place. And as we speak, now, most of them will stay there up to 11 hours yesterday. And so we have come to effect the working of the city corporation. And the zoning and planning department was very emphatic that those who were staying in the corridor, they were to be removed. And so that was the exercise. It was a demolition exercise, but they have been in the corridor for the past 90 days. We have been giving citation to the people, and most of them have been hesitant in removing their stuff and getting place out so that we can be able to give a gift to the city. You know the areas along the path, the director of urban planning, he has started the situation with affecting the planting of trees, and the trees, before they are planted, they need to be landscaped. And the area where you notice that the place is a kind of a cliff-like area, it has cliff, and it's not an area that is very flat. So we need to landscape the place so that we can be able to plant a tree. That's the one give up. And the people are hesitant to be able to leave the place. So it was just an exercise that they expected already. And so we're just effecting this so that the city can be getting a facelift. You go to other cities around the world, you see the places that develop. And we come to our own place, we just maybe hesitant, we don't want to go by instruction. Everyone want to be on the main road, and we have given all of the instructions that put the lead the main road, all the other ways. The zoning section of our department have also given our warning to those who are placed on the alleys illegally. You should leave the alleys. And can you imagine, Gary, up to now, since we gave instructions to a few folks from around the back of a coconut factory. We got places around the chocolate belt, going down the whole field, all those places, the other ways we have instructed people to leave the other ways.
Okay.
But they are still within the other way. And sometimes when you come to influence some of the workings of the city, then it becomes problem. People there, will start to make comments that the city, people don't let us, and the government this one down. But all those things, we don't have to close our eyes on them and share the workings that we have been called to do.
Okay. And John, I can attest to this. On this very show, there were PSA public service announcement done. Citation was issued, and to that people at the on the EAW fence, I can attest to that. And like you said, there were a lot of times, and we took almost 3 months informing the people about that. And I can also bear witness to the mayor stopping over there twice and informing those people who have their military structures illegally constructed on the fence of the EAW junction. So I want to say thank you guys for the job well done. And what other areas you also carry on similar exercise?
Well, currently, on Monday, we'll be starting along the Somalia Drive or the Defense Freeway between Tower Bridge to the rail light. You know that there are makeshift structures that are coming very close to the road. Sense of people where they were paid of their quotas to legal, they leave the path they are still to come back. All those old garages.
The issue of garages and when we went on the walk with the mayor, it was one of the top concerns from our people about people just the filthy garages along that Japanese freeway. So I understand there was a planned meeting. I don't know. Do you have any update on it?
Well, yeah, we having a planned meeting, and we'll be getting back to the media team as soon as that is manifested.
Okay. Thank you so very kindly, John Kwangbe, the GIS technician at the Pcc City Corporation, just bringing us up to speed about the exercise that was done yesterday. So let us now bring in our next director, who was also give an update and bring us to speed about their activities. And right after, okay. Good morning, Director Campbell.
Good morning, our ever-potent region.
Okay. Now tell us, what is up from the Department of Sanitation?
Well, sanitation, DJN, thank you so much for always giving this department the opportunity to inform our public, our listeners, on how the department is working. Just this morning, DJN, I can assure you we started our work at the EAW at the EAW fence, beginning from where the Chinese have their road construction materials. We were able to deploy people along that corridor to do roadside brushing.
Yeah.
We brushed all the way to the end where the demolition was taking place.
Okay.
Then also we had our people this morning. Also we have our people there. We were able to gather the grass and some field dirt that was in that location. We gathered them and we were able to remove. We'll be removing them this morning. Also at the watchtower, where we've been having serious challenge in time past at that place. Since we deploy manpower there, no waste have gone there. Now we experienced that the grass have been growing there, so we're able to cut those grass. We're able to cut the grass from that area, and we were able to do some gathering of the waste. We have our manpower there this morning to get the waste out. Then also, you should have a clean environment. The Department of Sanitation was able to carry on a massive day of exercise at the premises of the Pcc City Corporation.
Okay.
And we also having our people there this morning to ensure that we.
So you have to you need to clean your house first before you ask people to clean the area.
Definitely. So I mean, a massive work was done there. I mean, thanks to the mayor's office, the CM office. I mean, and even the GSD. I mean, we work collaboratively to ensure that our Premier got the facelift that she deserved. This morning, we also have the Dubo Eco Brigade. Okay.
What is that? What is that?
The Dubo Eco Brigade is a group that work alone that was established. People from the Pcc belt were recruited to be able to work with the sanitation department to be able to give the city a facelift.
Okay.
A 20 days exercise that is sponsored. This project is sponsored by the UNDP. It was subcontracted by it was given to Nigerian own NGO group that were able to work along with us, that did the recruitment. The city corporation just monitored the activities, okay, of the recruitment. Now the 20 days have elapsed. We in a month time they work twice a month. The first and the last Saturday in every month, beginning last week.
Okay.
So they will be on the Somali Drive this morning doing roadside brushing, because you know that the vegetation along the corridor of the Chippewa Freeway, I mean, we in the rain season, you know, our grounds are fertile. So, I mean, we will be doing some grass cutting.
Okay.
And giving that area of facelift. So
okay,
so we will be doing this morning.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so before you go, Director, tell us how about red light?
Red light. DJ, you know, red light is not like before. I mean, we have been getting numerous praises. You in the media area, you have been following those comments, those commentations, and as it relates to red light. Red light is our area of concentration. I mean, we go there every time to make sure that that area gets the facelift that she deserves. So red light is to our heart, because I mean, in time past, you know, there have been a lot of outcry on red light, on the filthiness, but now the story has changed.
Thank you. I can attest to that. I can attest to that.
We are committed to keeping red light at peace.
Thank you. Thank you so very kindly, Director Arthur Campbell. He's the Director of Sanitation, Prince City Corporation. So we'll take the final one, then we will come back and get a word from my co-host, and later on we'll open the lines for you. So let's take this one, which is the final. Okay. Good morning. We have us the youth focus person at the Prince City Corporation. I'm sure there are some youth activities coming up. And Lawrence, there you go. Good morning. And tell us what is cooking from your department.
Yeah, good morning, Jeremiah, and good morning to the peace-loving people of the city of Painesville. And it's good to be on the show this morning. And it's my pleasure to join you from the top of Painesville City. So
go ahead.
So primarily, the youth focus department at the level of the Painesville City Corporation is responsible to coordinate the affairs of youth across the city of Painesville, and also champion those issues affecting young people on the decks of the mayor. So there are a lot of youth activities ongoing at the level of the Painesville City Corporation. Some months back, when we took over, we launched the online digital registration for youth organizations across the city of Painesville. And youth institutions, we're encouraging them to register and make sure they can form part of the database as we provide information relating to youth matter across Painesville City.
Okay. So there's a planned program for November 1. I understand.
Yeah, primarily we're coming up with the anti-drug awareness across Painesville, and we're targeting initially 25 schools. And the primary objective of that program is to raise awareness as it relates to the issue of drug and substance abuse. You are aware that a report is revealing that 1.2 million youth between the ages of 18 to 35 years old, they are into drug-related activity. So this is the city government way of addressing this drug crisis with a growing numbers of young people they are getting into drug activity on a daily basis, and the city of Painesville is no exception. So against that backdrop, we communicated with the mayor office and having informed that there is a need to launch an anti-drug campaign into various high schools across the city of Painesville. So on the 1st of November, we will assemble students in Painesville so that we can give them the message as it relates to the issue of drug and substance abuse, so that we can provide those information to them, conscientize them, and make sure that we can work with students to prevent drug-related activity into various high schools in the city of Painesville. So we are coming off the team books, not drugs, as a means of encouraging our young students to give key attention to education and focusing on the issue of drug and substance abuse.
So far, how many youth organizations or institutions that have signed up to this?
Sarah's organization will be partnering with them. The Concern for Youth Progress will be a part of the program. The Youth Against Drugs will be there. The Girls Against Drugs will be part of the initiative. Dream Builders will also be part of it. And Sarah's youth organization, and primarily focusing on 25 schools across the city of Painesville. Action Faith has received a communication to join the program. The effort birthdays, the John Lewis United Methodist School, Vision, Christian Bible, and the list goes on. So we initially kick off with 25 schools, and then the next edition we target another 25 schools to make sure the message of drug-related activity, we can get back to schools, talk to our students to stay away from drug, because the future of this nation primarily depends on our young people, and we can't fold our hands at the level of the city corporation to see our young people going down to drug. So that's why we thought to launch this initiative to talk to our students to stay away from drug and substance abuse.
All right. Thank you very much. So we'll take a break. We'll take a break. When we come back, then we'll take a break and bring you our advice from Johnsonville. Then we'll come back now. I'll speak with my co-host. Then we'll open the line. So let the advice come in from this side.
Be back.
we're doing with the township of Johnsonville. So let me cross over to my co-host, and you listen to the various directors, and they spoke about the GIS guy, who is our technician, Mr. John Kwang. We spoke about the demolition. You listen to our sanitation director, and also the youth focal person in the office of the mayor. Uh, what do you make of all of these activities that are currently ongoing at the Prince City Corporation?
Well, let me firstly talk about the issue that Dr. Kwangwe was addressing, and then you can have a big city, which is the Prince City, and then on the main road you see teaching all over. Nowhere in the world you see that. And then what baffles me is this: they will lead the road like a community road. They will come on the main road, just see a fence to start baiting on it.
Yeah.
So that's been bad. And then another thing, kudos to my brother, the youth focal president, Deyuga. Deyuga, you are doing extremely well because the issue of just eradicating we the killing with the youth. So
Go
that's
ahead. Go
it.
ahead. Go ahead.
So that's a good idea. That's a good initiative. Keep it up, and then we, the communication and media department, we will help spread the message so that more people will be aware and then attend the program.
All right. So we're now open the lines, and on 0775 975 420, 0775 975 420. Want to hear from you. And to beginning next week, we'll start giving out prices out
Yeah,
to
yeah,
our
yeah.
listeners. You just call and answer a little question about the Prince City Corporation. What do you know about PCC? Simple question. Sometimes we'll ask you the PCC, what does PCC stand for? Just simple things, and you'll be opportune to win prize on the show. And like we said, this show is for you, and it's intended to just bring PCC closer to you, intended to interact with the
Mm.
residents, the citizens of this great municipality. This show is for you. Take it to be your show. Always invite somebody to listen along with you, and together we'll make PCC better. So the numbers, non-numbers, but the number right now for you to call right now is 0775 975420, Call us. What is happening in your community? We want to know. Is someone constructing somewhere illegally? We want to know. Tell us. All of our directors are listening. Somebody just dumping somewhere. Somebody disturbing you, and you don't know the way out. So let me take the very first call. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name, where do you call from? Oh, we lost you. We lost you. You can call us back. That was not intentional. I don't know what happened. But let me take this one. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Your name, where do you call from?
My name is Otelo. I'm calling from BZ.
Okay, go ahead, Otelo.
Thank you very much for all the promo that are going on and thank you for the city corporation. But man advised to clean the city for us to stop seeing all the plastic coming on the road, personally, so we're bringing plastic on the road to show that die. I believe this morning traveling I did in other country as well. I saw there the PV corporation to put their worker on their feet because we got so many workers. Get divide the community by block and then carry the trash can, put it there. That every week or every 2-3 days, they pick up the trash can from them. Because other people that get, they will put it there in the bag. If the bag will get full, you want to carry it there. You know, everybody should carry it there. And people say, but let me pay once I'm going to carry my day because I can be keeping and make it in the die.
Okay.
So, my recommendation that these people are going to do that They will start getting real clean. They will stop getting the dead so they carry on the road. And myself, yeah, I have some square around me. They say, oh, what I would just mail us to the mail over there. I told my, oh, yeah, I'm going to do it.
Okay.
We're going to fit it in the community.
All right.
We're going to see all of that happening. So please, work on that. And my number, I give my number. I'm waiting to get one of the in the community free of charge.
Okay.
Just get a number I will call out again, or the car, the kind of collection that will show up. Okay, I'll get the black in my community. I'll show you the bill, the bill I will put it there. I always get it, please, sir.
Okay, so that's what the program is about. So, like I said, the top management team are currently following this broadcast. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, don't hold it down. Go ahead. Your name, where do you call from?
My name is Ralph, calling from Real Life.
Go ahead, Ralph.
My question has to do, my question goes to the director of sanitation. And that of what plan do he have, if he have any plan by meeting the environmental students of various university and college. And again, my other concern is packaging, because if you are using, when talking about the salary of PZ, and if you are using a two-room bill, or I call it the community bill, you have to pass through packaging. If you are using a stream, you have to pass through packaging. So packaging should be one of the major concerns if they are giving a salary as this measure about two-room, removing people along the road, who have made structures around along the roadside.
Okay. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, my dear brother.
Your name, where do you call from?
Mr. Pleasant, good morning to schools of Nigerians following the show. I join you from District 4.
Go ahead.
This is the voice of Akwe Ebu Senior.
Okay, Akwe.
All right, so my concern is just in relation with what the first caller mentioned. We appreciate the city corporation for the level of work they are doing, at least to keep the city clean. But my issue is with this issue of maintenance. When you clean the city, you must ensure that the city remains clean. But I think the people, they just doing the work in the city, but this issue of maintaining the cleanliness of the city is a serious problem. Like the previous caller said, Zogo, after the people clean the street, Zogo just take that and put it everywhere in the street, and it is bad. So I think they need to institute measures whereas they will be, deposited at these different points to ensure that the cities remain clean.
Okay.
Instead of Zogo just done in the city after they go through hard work by cleaning the city.
Thank you, Akwe. Let's take two more, and then we will close up. 0775 975 420 0775 975 420. Let's take this one. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name, where do you call from? Yeah, go ahead.
You move away from the radio.
Second to the last. Go ahead.
Yeah, first of all, I need to be time to appreciate the they are doing extremely well, and they are being commended for their hard work.
Okay.
Yeah, when I pass through the red light market area in the city, how they have been reached, I really appreciate it, and she gave immense flowers alive. I really appreciate all of them are doing extremely well. Those are the junction, you go there, the place okay. I really appreciate it, and I really wish I pray that they do more.
Okay.
In keeping the streets, they say up in the clean, and even beyond peace.
Thank you very much. Thank you. You are the last caller. Good morning. Where do you call from?
Good morning,
Yeah, go ahead.
My name is Jones, and I'm calling from Pcc.
Yeah, go ahead, Jones.
Thank you. I would like to commend the director, especially the same director, for the steps thus far taken for the cleanliness of the county of the city. But I just have a few concerns. Number one is what is the city thinking about in relation to people who are living under the high tension wire?
Okay.
Those
wire contains up to 400, 500 volts, and they have readers which affect people over a longer period. And that's why before construction, LDC told people not to leave 30 meter towards the wire. And you have people now reconstructing under those wires.
Okay.
Are we waiting for the wire to fall? And there's a lot of catastrophic, and then before we come up and say, that move them, and then 1 week they come back? The next question is the opening of roads. I would like to bring this to the mayor or the relevant director concerned. One of the very key roads that we have not taken advantage of is the road that is opposite the ELWA hospital that goes towards the GSA, directly opposite the ELWA hospital fence. That road is very cardinal because we all know that there are sometimes there may be activities at SKD complex. It makes it very difficult for ambulance or other citizens to move their relatives to the hospital because the road block will be there, traffic jam, all of those things. So that road that comes from GSA road that goes to the hospital serves as an alternative. I don't know if the city government is ever thinking about opening that road. I saw some construction starting there. I don't know to where it stopped because I saw at the end it was still black out.
All right.
And the next,
yeah, we out of time now.
Just the last one. Okay. I know you out of time. Just the last one. What is the importance of collecting garbage fees from businesses, and then you still allow the businesses to pay money to CDOs for collecting garbage?
Okay, let me leave on the line. Let me address that. The Pcc City Corporation will not collect garbage fee and allow them to pay to CBEs. You pay municipal tax, and the municipal tax is different from the garbage fees. We have a department responsible for that called the commercial solid waste. So most of the time we encourage our people, you either subscribe with a recognized CBEs within the city of Pingsville or with the Pcc City Corporation commercial solid waste team. But what you pay through our revenue department is called municipal tax. Thank you. So like, but that we unfortunately we're out of time.
Yes, first.
Yeah.
But the municipal tax is there, and they also have garbage fees. Like,
no, the municipal tax different from garbage fees. So, but like I said to you, all of our senior management team, everything you see here is been notes have been taken, and we would look at these concerns. That's the importance of this program. That's why the mayor decided to have this program. We'd like to say thank you so very kindly for being a part. Always call on this show and let us know things that we don't know. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So we'll just take this one shortly. The Pingsville City Hall ballroom. So we have increased our cooling system at the ballroom. Like I said, thanks to management. Currently, we have a total of 19 air conditioners, all 24,000 BTUs, 5 central AC, and 15 split units. We don't have any more electricity problem because we have a brand new Perkins 150 kVA generator, plus the existing 30 kVA Perkins we have, and LEC. So we have a large parking space. That's the advantage we have over a lot of event halls within Pingsville and other cities. We have a very large parking space, and you don't have to worry. We have the Pingsville City Police there. They will provide the security for you. And our ballroom takes up to 500 people at a time. So if you'd like to book the ballroom, you can call us on 0776 483 663, 0776 483 663, 0775 97 2852, or 0886 483 663. There's no more time. Let me get the pattern for my co-host, Destiny. You listen to the callers and you listen to some of the concerns. Like I said, our team, they are currently following this broadcast, all of the directors. Let me get your parting comments.
Yeah, we don't have enough time, but let me just briefly address the caller that spoke about PCC not implementing it out of people collecting the waste. The waste, that's why we said clean city start with you.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
so when you not registering with the CBEs, you're supposed to register with the CBEs, and then instead of giving your debts to Zogos, because technically you know that when you get a debt to Zogos, they have long distance to go. They will take that debt and then they'll drop it anywhere. So that's why you will see plastic all around, and then it will get another work to the worker of PCC to do again.
All right. So Destiny in Akbenanaye. Yeah, that
The
main
man,
name, main name.
the
Main name, how do you
man.
pronounce it? Main name. As means of I don't know how you make it sound like that. So that's all the time we have to be with you on this edition of the program PCC today. Join us next Saturday. We shall be back on behalf of the entire team. My name is Jeremiah Bada Dijan. Have yourself a wonderful Saturday from Pingsville.